Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for all your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And first off, I'd just like to say apologies for a little bit of a break in content in the channel. Just been really busy with work. The last couple of weeks are the busiest of the year for us in the business that I manage. So I just had to kind of make a decision to not do videos for a couple of weeks on the channel. So now things have calmed down a little bit. I do have time to focus on doing good quality content for you guys. So here we are. And the topic of this video is going to be, of course, Eden Wonders. We are 19 days into the season. And I want to kind of give you an update on what my thoughts are in terms of how the wonders are impacting on the season, if at all, and also just on both in terms of the guild and personally as well. So first off, let's just look at we are in the third week of the active map, and I just wanted to first off cover that we do have mid-season recruitment available. So in the third week, we have ended up with the SX4, SX5 banner where you're guaranteed any of the 4 heroes there. We've also got I didn't want to click out of that. We've also got the SX8 banner with Fortune Teller and Forest Ranger, and then we've got the SX9 banner which has got, as you can see, Hellfire and Lust, who you're both going to want to go after. So that next week then we're definitely going to be getting the SX6, SX7 banner for those of you that are still trying to get copies of Warhammer and Warden, for instance, and we'll have the SX10 banner with obviously the brand new heroes Poison Master and Healer L. In terms of those SX10 heroes, just a little note, I have seen a couple of battle reports of them working with Scarlet Reaver, which most people think is the most probably efficient mixed combination of heroes for those two new SX10 heroes. It is pretty mixed in terms of if you mix Poison Master with those two, you'll generally see Poison Master is getting off 30 to 35 skills with that stackable poison skill. How many times he's going to get off his 8th skill, though, it's not as consistent. So it's a pretty good combo. Is it super OP meta? I would say no. I haven't seen actually many people using that combo, for instance. Well, I haven't seen anyone using that combo on our map yet, whether reinforcing, etc. So I still think these other kind of combos with still cavalry focused combos are going to dominate by the looks of it going forward for the next few months. That aside, let's talk about wonders. So personally, I have neglected wonders a little bit. I always like to push my personal loyalty, so that's what I've been focusing on. I'm at 7200. I'm just about to go up to 7300, so I can start forcing level 16s today. I know some, after 19 days, that's pretty good. I'm ranked in the top 10 in the guild. I've moved over from my original DIC guild over to DB1, which is kind of, we've merged some of the, obviously as you do with Eden, we've merged players into the top 2 or 3 guilds in our faction, and I'm working on DB1. We're kind of the second biggest guild. Looking at factions in the season, it's pretty close actually. North faction does have better territory occupation. It's just us in the south have taken more structures for the moment, but it's going to be an interesting season ahead. Yeah, I have been focusing on my loyalty, as I say. So in terms of just like the practical elements of wonders, so for instance, every day in your system mail, if your guild is ranked in the top 3, then whoever is the top ranking player will win a halo, and it will come up in your system like this: your guild won a halo, congrats, your guild DB1 ranked 1, 2 or 3, and one of the guilds in yesterday's competition of the wonder, and then whichever one it is, and then the member with the highest amount of contribution won the halo effect. So you can see above me here, Han has got the Maui statue wonder effect, halo effect active. I just wanted to also highlight that obviously you as well can gain bonuses, so personal bonuses. So if you are the ranked number 1 and you win the halo, you'll get 3 super recruitment tickets. But if you're just individual in the guild and you have upgraded that wonder that day and contributed, then you will get one of these emails, for instance, saying, Lord, congrats, your guild rank 2 in the power increase for Statue of General. In this instance, you're going to get a few honor points, not a load, a training order, some of this ancient crystal and some honor coins, regeneration serum. these are the three that are really key, obviously, that are going to help. So my first top tip for you is that, and I'll be honest, I haven't been doing this myself. As I said, I've been focusing on just pushing my loyalty. But my first top tip to you would be that every day during the season, you upgrade each of your wonders once a day, because then you are leaving yourself available. You're able to then be applicable for any bonuses, any rewards that your guild does accumulate each day. So that would be my first top tip. Second is you really have to think in terms of what you're going to prioritize in terms of your resources. Like, for instance, if you're a non-spender, small spender, Statue of Victory, you're going to just be accumulating ancient crystal as you go. You can see I'm ranked level 18 on this, very far down on the map. For those of you that have a lot of crystal accumulated in your account, so you can see my Statue of General, I'm at level 93, I'm ranked 127 on the map. I'm getting a nice plus 16 HP boost from this, and you can see I've still got 957,000 crystal even at level 90. So this is what you, and to upgrade to level 94 you need around 5,000 crystal. So if you've accumulated, I think I started the season with about 1.1 million crystal, so it is possible, and obviously if you're still making crystal every day as well, you can accumulate another 9,000 crystals. So that would actually cover, if you're just wanting to upgrade this once a day and not impact on your kind of store of crystal, maybe because we do have another potential Reign of Chaos Total War season coming, and you still want to have a good store of crystal for the dragons ahead, then you could just upgrade this once a day and you probably wouldn't actually have a big impact on how much crystal you're storing in your account. However, if like me, I've kind of set myself, I've said I'm going to spend maybe up to about 300,000 or 400,000 crystal, because I would like to have a decent ranking because HP is so key. And like I say, I'm trying to get into the top 100. Now I'm on level 93. To give you an idea, on our map, and this is just map 8 of this season, I'm sure there are many other maps where top spenders are higher than this. So Alex from our guild is actually, and he's in my alliance as well, he is ranked 230. He's ranked number 1 on the map with level 232. Interestingly as well, and then our guild is ranked 3 at the moment. So that's for today. But interestingly, obviously for those of us in the oldest states who finished all our buildings many months ago, I think I finished my buildings like over a year ago, and Tuesday building day has always been a struggle. I could only get like 4th or 5th chest usually from recycling, making the gold, gathering gear materials from the blacksmith. Having these wonder buildings actually does obviously give you points on a Tuesday, and I've been able to easily hit 9th chest by upgrading my Statue of General multiple levels on those days. So that's my tactic, is that I will that's another suggestion for you guys that have maxed all of your buildings. This is an easy way to do that, and also just to accumulate gems in your account generally, because these upgrades, as you can see, now it's taking 2 days 10 hours. So all of these kind of either hourly challenges that require building time speed ups, or if it requires just building power or any speed ups, all of these kind of options give you more. You have the ability to accumulate more gems in your account, and that's been really good for me, because I've been generating more gems and I've been buying more VIP points to accumulate more super recruitment tickets and war badges, etc. So that is another good point. Also, interestingly, I'd just like to highlight, for instance, that you can get some crazy scores on building day as well. So let's just quickly go to the ranking. So, for instance, King Cam, who is in our state, this week on Tuesday, he did push his Statue of General level massively, and he actually accumulated 3.2 G on building day and got VIP. So that again is another kind of consideration if you are in an older state with not a lot of activity and you're struggling to win, for instance, a building cop day, then some of you could potentially push your whole state score by upgrading a lot on this Statue of General if you have the crystal accumulated in your accounts. And you could even do that in your, if you've got crystal accumulated in your farms, you can still do it. You can actually build these buildings. You don't have to be on an Eden map. You can just build them anyway and upgrade them during the season. So those are the kind of options and highlights I just wanted to kind of cover with you. Now, actually, in terms of practicality on the map, so if we have a look at Han, you can see Sahan has got the halo effect activated, so you have the Wonders skin for the day on your castle, and it's got this nice kind of active dynamic arrows pushing out from there. And if you look in terms of the territory that the halo covers, so you'll see each different halo has a different color. So this for Han, for the Statue of Moe, you can see this block here. If anyone is within that block, then they're going to benefit from the halo effect for that wonder. So it just pushes through here, as you can see. And then we also have Shy Shy Cat as well, with Statue of Victory, and for that one it's a red line. So you can see again, anyone in that area is going to benefit from the halo effect. And it's really simple to see what effects you've got available to you that day as well, because you can just go into click on any of the wonders, click on wonder, and you'll see, for instance, the halo effect for the Statue of General within range when battles occur on territories non-guild troops. So that your opponents that you're facing will have minus 15% troop HP. So for any of you that are noticing a negative, that's why. Halo effects for anyone within the Moe statue, the guild members' loyalty within the range will increase by 100. And then for the Statue of Victory within range, time required for guild members to build a relocation point is minus 60%. So those are all kind of the benefits available. Obviously, in having that extra boost on loyalty is beneficial for some, because you might be able to, for instance, if you're on 4,700 and you need to take a town and the loyalty is actually 4,800, you'll be able to join in and take that town straight away. Maybe you're trying to take the next level of tile and you can, push and force that tile maybe a little earlier because you're not waiting for that next upgrade on your coalition base camp. Obviously, all of these other benefits, like I say, Statue of General, the troop HP bonus is really going to be giving you, if you push hard on this and get a double figure increase on your troop HP, that's going to benefit you in all kinds of battle dynamics. Having the will cap as well, extra 50 will, you're not losing that damage from your troops. Also, the increase in demo power as well, when you get an extra 100 increase on your demo power for your troops. This is having an impact because you're actually having to use as a guild less less stamina to take structures if one of your team has that halo win effect. So there are lots of kind of things you want to think about if you have the halo activated, if you are involved in it as well, like if you are involved in battles, or if you're taking structures, you want to kind of think about who the players who have gained those halos, where are they going to be located. And for instance, if a player has that halo for the day but they're personally busy, then you might want to think about, like, obviously giving access to another person in your guild so that they can potentially just look after your account for the day so that you can benefit from the halo effect. For instance, Statue of General, if you're having a tile battle, or then you're going to definitely want, or you're just actually facing off against another guild actively with trying to take their castles to make them fallen. Then having this halo effect of negative 15% HP for your opponent is going to benefit you. Obviously, as I've already said, extra loyalty. So if you put your halo castle either in a high tile level zone, or again around a building that has high demo, has high loyalty requirement before you can start hitting it. All of these kind of things are going to help. So, or if you're in active battle zone and you need to remove you might need to make a backup pad quickly, having this minus 60% bonus is going to help as well. Means you can be a bit more strategic. You could potentially put your accounts into a potentially more dangerous zone, and you'll be able to then make a backup pad and get out of that zone again. So I don't know, strategically you might be able to change things around as well. So I think that's kind of everything I wanted to cover in terms of wonders and my season so far. As I say, just in terms of my spec points, I've only gained I'm up to level 118. To get to level 119, you're looking at 52 million spec points. So you really have to be very active at this level if you're going to get more than like 7 or 8 levels a season. I'm hoping to try. My aim is to try and get 7 or 8 levels this season. Obviously, with so many, when you're battling, you want to be switching onto red to gain the extra bonuses from the chaos, extra damage. For you and extra resistance and might for your troops. At the moment, I'm just pushing for development. Again, I'm trying to get to, I like to be one of the first in the guild to be able to take level 16s. Again, that is a strategic benefit. Just being able to obviously take high level tiles cleanly from your opponent if you're trying to clear areas. So people, the more players in your guild that can take level 15s, level 16s, is also a benefit and of strategic importance to your guild. So you always need a few players that are focusing on pushing their loyalty. I'm in top 50. Yeah, I'm ranked 46 at the moment. On the map for influence value, so I'm hoping to start forcing 16s in the next 24 hours and just keep pushing up as well so that I can get to taking level 16s cleanly as quickly as possible. And there we go, guys. So that is everything for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do click on that like. Be interested to hear your thoughts on Wonders so far of this season. How do you feel it's going? Does it make a difference? I mean, for me, I think it does. Obviously, with the increase on the production as well, it does make it easier to level up quicker for sure. And then all the different kind of strategic elements as well. I don't think it has a massive impact, but it definitely does play a part for sure. So yeah, please do put your comments down below. And if you could please share this video and my channel in your alliance chat, province chat, guild chats, map chats, and through line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for now, and I'll see you soon.